What?
8 things that you need to know about being a realtor. First thing I have to say is that be prepared to barely eat. What time do you eat every day? What time do you normally
My first meal?
Yes.
Shoot. 11:30?
Breakfast is at 11:30, but you wake
Yes.
up at what, 6, 7?
6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, you wake up at 6 and you don't eat until 11:30.
Yep.
Okay, and that's I think that's pretty standard. So that's first thing.
That's first thing. Number 2, if you don't know how to multitask, you're going to learn how to multitask. So I would say when you're on the road and you are showing houses, you're going to learn how to text. You're going to learn how to write. You're going to learn how to answer the phone. You're going to become GPS. You're going to be all of that in one. Okay? Because there's no such thing as having a personal chauffeur in real estate. Yes.
Number 3, be prepared to learn something new every day.
Yes.
Like you'll never know everything. Like, and you learn something new with each client. You learn something new with each transaction. So you have to be open-minded to be a continuous learner.
Yes.
So if you like a stubborn person, it ain't gonna work.
It's not for you.
Yeah, no.
Yes. It is not, because this is a business where it doesn't matter if you have been in it for 30 plus years, you are always learning something new.
Yep.
The market is ever changing.
Yeah.
The market is always changing. If you are a seasoned realtor or if you are a newbie realtor, you have to stay relevant with the market. I mean, look at where we are right now. So you can't be
Stagnant.
Yeah, you can't be some fly-by-night, mama's cousin Amy, sister, realtor friend who does 2 deals a year and think you can just jump in there and try to help somebody buy a house. Like, you wouldn't know how to handle this market. You really wouldn't. Like, you have to know what you're doing, and you have to know how this market is transitioning and the pace at which it's going in order to really be able to assist people in this market.
Number 5, you're gonna learn today.
I'm afraid.
Look,
So afraid.
and tell me if I'm lying. Tell me.
What?
Using your friends and family. I just be careful with that as a realtor. Just make sure you know what you're doing. Just because they're your friend or your family, that don't mean that they know.
Know your stuff. You have to be multifaceted, so you have to know a little bit about lending. You have to know a little bit about inspections. You have to know a little bit about homeowners insurance and so forth. I mean, you can't just jump into this business thinking that, hey, I'm just gonna sell houses, because your clients are expecting you to help them in the biggest investment of their lives. Okay. So yes, you can show houses all day long, but you better be able to answer the tough questions. Like, what's this pipe under the sink? And why does it look like this?
Yeah.
Or,
Stuff that you never expect.
Stuff you never expect. Like, being in certain parts of town and why homeowners insurance may be a little bit higher in those areas versus other parts of town. So it's good to have that knowledge as well.
Number 7, I would say, is be organized. You have to be organized. You have to write everything down. You have to plan ahead. You have to be prepared, because especially with this market, when you're showing houses and have to get an offer in by a certain time, you really have to schedule your day where you can show the houses, be back at home to write the offer up by the time they want the offer in, and negotiate. So, and then still deal with your other clients. The best way to do it is to write it down.
My last tip, and I think this is very important in the business, especially when you're starting off and as you grow in the business, building up solid relationships and referral, business referral relationships, because that's what's going to take your business to the next level.
Yeah.
So understanding that you've got just strong lenders to work with, that you've got strong title companies to work with, people that are going to support you throughout the business and not always have their hand out wanting business from you, but also being willing to give business to you. Those are the ones that are there to help grow your business. So that's what's so important about being in this industry, because of course there's so many more realtors than there are like lenders, title companies, homeowners insurance companies, and inspectors. So find your good team.
Yep.
And roll with it.
Be with a brokerage where you can reach out to your colleagues and y'all can help each other out. I think that's important.
Yes.
That's number 9.
That was a bonus. You need to have that camaraderie and that tight-knit family environment to where the door is always open, and you can always reach out to your fellow realtors and ask questions. I mean, everybody's in a different season in their business, so everybody should be able to grow from each other. And find a brokerage that's like that. This should be able to help anyone who's thinking about taking the next step and leaping out there on faith and getting into real estate. It's been a long day, y'all. So yes. Just holler at us, follow us on social media. We got you. And y'all have a good one.
Happy New Year.